This video is about Submithub.com, so check it out. A few weeks ago, I put out this album. It's my first of many, but it's my first one. It's the only one that's out as I'm doing this video. So first of all, I used DistroKid. I'm not trying to promote them necessarily, but I really enjoyed the process. I paid for it, and in comparison to other products that I saw out there, it was really, really good. So a few weeks ago, about probably a week ago, I'm talking to a friend of mine, Mark. Here, let me show you. Let me see here. Where is Mark? There we go. So this right here, this is Mark. He's a buddy of mine, young guy I met in Israel, and he's a musician and a writer and just a really cool dude. So we're just shooting the shit, talking about Corona and the whole situation, and we're talking about music. And he mentioned, oh, I think you put out some album. And I said, yeah, I did. And he's like, man, I got to tell you about this thing, like I've got, so-and-so, I've got hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube, and I've got 10,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. And I was like, what? What? What did you do? Submithub.com. So he told me all about it. That's what I'm about to show you. So first of all, as you may see, right now we're looking at a track that he's got on Chill Tracks. They didn't like my track, but they loved his track, and within 5 months he has 223,000 views on this one. If we look down here, we see on Chill Tracks another one that he's got for 6 months, 470,000 views, etc. 531,000 views on Taz Network. Anyway, needless to say, I was impressed. So I even went on his Spotify. Let me show you that real quick. And boom, if you see here, right here, monthly listeners, 9599. I mean, man, call me impressed. Submithub.com is why we're here. He told me about it. Let me show you what it is. Submit music to blogs, playlists, labels, etc. You can submit to influencers, etc. So here's how it's going to look. We're going to log in. And what it is basically is you buy, you see on the top here, on the top right, you see you buy credits. And basically each one of the places you submit to takes 1, 2, or 3 credits. So I bought a package of 100 credits. You can buy 5 credits. You can buy 50, whatever you want. As you see, I put a song up here, and I'm going to show you exactly how this stuff works. First of all, let's look. This is, I created a... I created a profile for myself. You can see my website, my Spotify, my YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Put in my bio, put in some pictures so whoever wants to look at these things can. Okay? Then I added a song, Floating on Air, as I said, from Ambient Dreams. Let's take a listen real quick. So there you have it. I decided I wanted to try and get these things out as promo, this song out as promo to Spotify, to YouTube, basically share it out there. So the next thing you do, basically, once you have this is, you see on the top here, you have home and you have chat, FAQs, blogs and labels. So let's take a look at blogs and labels. This is sort of where you're gonna put everything. You're gonna submit songs and whatnot. So let's see. The active curators, 1,112. Combined followers, 196.5 million. Submissions on this website, 10.5 million. Okay, now you see showing 166 that match your style. That's actually, I have this, or it's kind of like ready to go because I already did some stuff here. But so let me show you how this works. Okay, showing 823 that match your filters. So I created a filter. Originally, I went to electronic, and I went to ambient drone, because remember, this was ambient chill, and I went to chill step. I figured those would basically cover what I'm looking to do. And from 800 and whatever, I went down to 335. Now let's continue down here, and we'll see approval ratings. So some of them, I mean, if you look right here, these people have received First Sounds by Leg Puppy, a Spotify playlister, has received almost 2,000 songs from this company, from Submithub. It's 27.3% approval for this genre versus in general 11.6. Now you can control who you want to see by saying right here, I want to only see people that have approved 20% or more. Sorry, 20% or more. Update, and now we're going to go down to 60. So you see most of these curators, they don't approve that much. But you know what, I'm just going to do this. Let's go down back here and just put it at 0 because we want to see as much as we can. The next thing you have, you can additional filters, my favorites, really good bloggers. Let's try that. Really good bloggers, has a Spotify playlist, someone that even if they're on YouTube or have their own website, they have a Spotify playlist. Listed high machine, I don't care. Response rate above 80, I don't care. Only show ones with my notes, not important right now. Hide the ones that I don't like. No, let's keep that open. Approval rate, we've got. Here's the price. I'm willing to pay 1, 2, and 3 credits. Of course, you could take one of these out if you don't like it. Select country. You can do any country in the world. I'm open to the whole world. And then you can see I want to submit to bloggers, Spotify playlisters, influencers, SoundCloud, YouTubers, radio station on Twitch. Now, I don't care about Twitch right now. I don't care about radio stations or SoundCloud or even influencers. I wanted to send to bloggers, Spotify playlisters, YouTubers. And then they have 2 different kind of, here, if you go up to credits, you see I have 73 premium credits and 2 standard ones that come with when you sign up. I'm doing premium and standard, and that's about it. Sometimes it asks this, here, is this track released? Yes, choose date. It was released March 2nd, 2020. So, first of all, it's telling me, sorry, no one matches the filters you've chosen. Interesting. So I bet you if I did released, it would be different. But you know what? Let's not even worry about that. We're going to change some stuff around and see what's up. So first of all, you know what? Let's turn this off. Let's say unreleased. See if that changes anything. Update. Nope. Okay. Released. Let's keep it released. Let's do this. Let's just reload it and see what it finds. There we go. So it kept a few of my things and it didn't keep a few of my things. So ambient drone and chill step it kept, but I know from experience that it added all of these back. I don't want influencers, don't want SoundCloud, don't want radio stations, and don't want Twitch. Other than that, I'm good to go. So right now it's showing me 225. Out of them, let's take a look at what it shows me. So, First Sound by Leg Puppy shows me they're a Spotify playlister, joined 2 years ago, last online 14 hours ago, has received 10 to 20 premium submissions in the last 24 hours. And they tell you, here's what we want. Atmospheric electronica, mainly female vocal, nothing too heavy, and definitely no cheesy pop, metal, or anything 80s inspired. Now, funny enough, their genre match for me is 5 out of 5, right? Quality of the product itself and of them and their influence. So it says additional notes, typically shares via Spotify or as Spotify. Genre history, has approved 18 ambient drone chill step songs in the last year. Also likes drum bass. Now it gives you some quick facts right here. Not many Spotify listeners. Quick to share approved songs. Usually listens to 90 plus seconds and only takes premium submissions. You know what? This is a good opportunity to just mention that one of the things that this company, this website guarantees you is that your song will be heard for a minimum of 20 seconds. If I'm not mistaken, it's 20 seconds or more, but a minimum of 20 seconds. And it also guarantees you a 48-hour turnaround. And it also guarantees you that if someone doesn't want your music, they have to write feedback. And I'm going to show you some of this feedback. And if they don't write you feedback, and they deny you and they didn't write you feedback, you get what you paid for them, you get that back. So that is a wonderful business model, and I'm very supportive. And as you see, he says, not many Spotify listeners. I mean, they kind of give it as is. Let's take another one. Let's take an example of another one. YouTube channel, Fayechild, joined 2 years ago, last online 3 hours ago, Music with they're looking for music with emotion, tendency toward moody, chill, underground, nostalgic, and night drive, nothing vulgar. And it says, often doesn't share to the main channel, good to know. Low YouTube listener to follow ratio, that's very good to know. So their listeners like to listen, but they don't like to follow the artist. Maybe that matters. Maybe I don't want to submit. Usually listens for that. Only takes premium submissions. All that is good. And you can see some of these other things. Even if you can sign up, and I'm pretty sure you can see all of this even if you don't buy any credits. But this is how it looks. We're going to move on because I know your time is precious. Just give you an idea. Stereo Fox here, they're a blog. I'm going to show you some stuff right here, but let's look on the right here. You can favorite or unfavorite. You can see what they've recently shared. Add note. If I want to add something, it'll show up right under here, under the genre. It'll show up as my note. And view feedback, if they've left me feedback, about fans, all that good stuff. They will say, occasionally ask for copyright. Let me see if I could find this thing. Looking to spend time. Also so it always says, has approved 39 ambient drone chill steps. Also likes neoclassical instrumental hip-hop, and lo-fi hip-hop. We'll get to instrumental hip-hop in a second. Here, prefers not to, this company, Last Day Def, prefers not to receive chill steps. So they can say, so really it's a good thing to read all these things and get an idea of what these people are looking for before you spend your money and submit to them. With that being said, one of the things that I ran into was I couldn't really figure out, I was putting in electronic, ambient drone, and chill step, but a lot of the places they said, please don't, said prefers not to hear instrumentals. Right? So I was like, how do I look for only instrumentals? And here I want to show you another great part of this. I called my friend Mark and I was like, hey man, yeah, I'm kind of running into a situation. I don't know how to look just for curators that are looking for instrumentals. And he said, well, dude, just hit up Jason Grishkov, the owner of Submithub.com. And he usually gets back to you. So sure enough, not only did I reach out to him and ask him about that, he explained to me there's a category under other called instrumental. But he said, what kind of instrumental is it? Because there's also instrumental hip-hop category and a classical one. I said ambient chill vibe. So he said, maybe you want to mix 3 genres, And I said, that's great. I was about to say, I have one song. If you listen to any of it, you'll get the vibe. And he said, even before he got that, he said, normally I'd tell you I don't have time to listen, but shoot me a link. So I did. And he said right away, definitely instrumental hip-hop. I was shocked. Yeah, hip-hop? Never thought about it that way. So he said, well, look here. Check it out. Go to submithub.com/popular. I'm going to take you through that right now. So you go to popular, and then you can see what's been popular in the last month or in the last week or of all time. So let's look at the last month. And he said, go to urban R&B and put in instrumental hip-hop. Sure enough, this song pops up. Beautiful song by an artist called Oh My, and is not working right now. It's taking its time. Oh, because it's trying to connect to YouTube. Anyway, I'm not going to waste your time with that. I just wanted to kind of show you that part, that he's very open. He even shared a video with me. I'll put the link down here for you. It tells you all about Submithub from him. Really recent, like a week ago he recorded that. And it's full of amazing information and great stuff. So now I want to show you what I went through and how I did. So I submitted the song that I played for you before. And By the way, here's how you would go to submit a song. Basically, you'd say, I want to submit to these guys. And you'd hit submit, and it would say, okay, choose your song, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. I would go start. Which song, in case you have a bunch of them. I would choose this by saying use this song. It would say premium or standard credit. You see premium, guaranteed 48-hour response. Your submission filters to the top. They must listen for at least 20 seconds, and you'll get at least 10 words of feedback if your submission is declined. If you don't want feedback, there's also an option for 90-second minimum listen time instead of feedback. I wanted feedback. And who would you like to send to? Blogs, Spotify, YouTube, SoundClouders, radio, and I guess record labels is separate, but I don't want that. You hit next. How important is the quality of written feedback to you? I said it's quite important. There are other options, as you see. Permission of copyright, I own it. Yes, I can give permission, and they can monetize if they need to. That's a whole different thing with YouTube. I said, they say, are you comfortable receiving feedback in languages beside English? I put English and Hebrew. Great. Next, it takes you to here. And I basically say, great, I want to, you see right here, the $sign, that means they are 1 credit. If we go down, we can see Jeremy Lim, a Spotify playlister, takes 2 credits. And they can go up to 3. So I would basically just hit that, click submit, and boom, submitted. Now, let's look at what actually happened when I submitted. Activity. So first of all, I had 14 campaigns, 13 decisions. I'm still waiting on 1, and 4 approvals. So out of the 14 campaigns, only 13 got back to me, and 9 of them declined me, and 4 of them approved me. Is that correct? 4, 9, yes. And you know what? They had great reasons, and I'm going to show them to you. I totally get why they declined it, because they're trying to cater to a specific style of crowd, and they have a specific style of playlist or whatever, and I totally get it. So let's look at my campaigns. Okay, so it shows you approval. Steamify, which actually released the first release I have on YouTube by a big company. So let's take a look at them real quick. Steamify, 20,000 followers. They're from Germany. 20,000 followers on playlist. On the playlist, it was approved 4 days ago, and they put it on today. It also says average plays right here, statistics. Typically shares with Spotify based on recent approvals. They prefer this and this and that. Average play 230 plays. So we'll see what's up. But moving back. So they approved me. Black Raven approved me as a YouTube video and a Spotify playlist. The Word is Bond approved as a blog post and review. And Check Vibes Sounds is going to put it on their playlist. So wonderful. Now, it shows me all my campaigns. It shows me, it shows the quick pitch that I had for them. Guitarist for Enrique Iglesias and Smash Mouth, taking my first stab at putting some chill tracks. Thought this might work for you at lo-fi. You can do this. It tells you who received this, and you can put this, you can write this separately to each person when you put in the request. So it shows me all of this. Now you'll notice if you look down here that Gold Coast Music declined me. It doesn't actually show that they declined, but they did not leave feedback. That's why it doesn't say that here. And I got refunded 2 credits because they didn't give feedback. They didn't do their job, so they didn't get paid. So out of 14, I really only got 4 that approved me. And let's look at, let me see if I can see their reason for not, I wonder if it says it here. Yes, right here. So Obsidian declined after listening for 2 minutes and 11 seconds. They said, hello, I like the thick sounding bass on the background of those crisp drums. The main melody sounds soothing as well. The beat sounds relaxing, but I think that classic jazzy lo-fi hip-hop style to qualify for our playlist. Unfortunately, because of that, I have to pass on this one. Thank you for the submission. Great feedback. I totally get why they didn't like it. It's not a classic jazzy lo-fi hip-hop style. I did my research. For whatever reason, I decided to send it to these guys. I thought it might fit, but they told me why it wasn't a fit. I can give them a 5-star review, and I can say, great feedback. I totally get the reasoning. Thank you. And smiley face because it's me. Save. Boom. So I'm hoping they can see this. I don't know. Maybe someone can see it because I really think it's great feedback. We could take a look at another feedback situation. Let's see. We'll just go back and let's look at someone that actually approved me. Okay, so these guys just released me today. Let's see. They approved me and they said, approved in Spotify playlist, ideally within a week. So they're telling me when they're going to release it. And then it shows me 8 hours ago it was shared. And we can see, actually. Let's take a look. Ambient Dreams. This is the playlist. And if you look down here, let's look up Sean. Let's look up Sean. There we go. Floating on Air, Sean Hurwitz. So wonderful. Going back, I can also show you that if you get approved, they have a chat with you, and specifically, like, let's look at the first people that approved me. Tech editor at The Word Is Bond said, good news, I'd like to share this as a blog post and review. As soon as we get it on The Word Is Bond, we are digging your song, and it has been selected to appear in our weekly feature called the Top 10 Submissions. Please send us the following details immediately: a short bio, press release of the song, and your Twitter handle. Please include embed codes and iTunes, Spotify submissions, etc., etc. I sent them everything, and they will have it. It's not up yet, but they'll have it within a week from when they sent that. Let's see, home. So I should also, approved, it shows me all the information on approved, who approved me. It shows who's shared me so far. And today this popped up because 8 hours ago, Streamify shared me. And then copyrights, I had to sign some stuff for someone, I forget, Black Raven, there we go. And that's it. So I really hope you kind of got an idea of what this website is about. I really think it's a great website. I truly recommend it. We'll use it in the future. I'm looking forward to seeing how the results are on Spotify and on YouTube. If I get more followers on YouTube, if I get more likes on my videos, if I get more listeners on Spotify and maybe followers on Spotify, or is that how it works? No, like maybe people add me to their playlist. I'm really looking forward to seeing how it goes. My next one will be End of Summer, which will end the video with End of Summer. But I just want to say in the meantime, I hope that this kind of gave you an idea what Submithub is about. I hope you like this enough to hit that like button and subscribe and comment if you think this was way too long or way too short, or I didn't say something that I should have said. Please let me know. Looking forward to hearing from you. Here is End of Summer, the next song that I'm going to submit here to a bunch of different places. Here we go. Enjoy.